competitors are getting ready.
Oh?
Is this going to be an Inkling Ditto?
An Inkling did it? That's crazy.
Counter. The screen.
We kinda can't see the screen right
Yeah,
now, so forgive us. Good. Alright, well, it looks like no damage has been done yet. The Nuchis are pretty crazy. So who's Kebling?
I
You know.
don't know.
Alright, do we know who's who, Katsur?
I
Alright, well, let's just use the
the tag.
in-game ones. Alright.
Yeah, so
Wet with a pretty solid lead right now. Inkling is very good at racking up damage, so that can change if Swagger2 gets maybe a rapid jab or something.
just getting that ink and then a few hits will be a lot of damage.
That is Inkling's forte, kind of like Bayo in a way. Very good at racking up that damage, very bad at securing that kill.
Just looking for this kill.
Yeah, lots of like little bits of spaghetti hits from each player right now, but neither of them can seem to get that big, like, connecting blow. A little bit of an up smash there from Swagger.
Sour spots though. Just he gets the roller, but no follow up.
Okay, pink is Kebling? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, very, very good to know. Speaking of pink, they just got tossed out the window. Pantsu with a nice lead right now. Actually, a very nice lead right now. We were talking about earlier how Inkling can struggle to get that final hit that sends him into the blast zone, and Kebling kind of identifying, like, or exemplifying that premise right now.
Yeah, and because of that, every single stock is worth much more than a % lead.
Okay,
but that
should
roller should be it. Yeah, and there's the down smash.
Okay, and suddenly this is a lot closer. Percent means very little for Inkling in terms of, like, just getting it, but no matter how much you get, at some point it can seem like it doesn't really matter, and that's kind of what we've been seeing between both these players. It's definitely no early kills in this matchup.
Maybe a roller, but beyond that, nothing.
Yeah, and I mean, roller I wouldn't even define as super early, because you would have to get it, like, near ledge at, like, 70 or something for it to be really considered, like, an early kill. And that seems pretty situational, like, especially against a character with mobility like Inkling. You're not going to be able to really trap that.
Oh.
Okay, well,
missing the forward smash.
A couple times in a row, Pantsu. Wow. Okay. Alright, gets the down smash though, still not gonna kill, sends it the wrong angle, and Kebling slowly but surely making their way back.
Oh! Very nice reversal.
Yeah. We're talking about how the percent leads mean very little, but if you as Inkling, especially in a Ditto, can find that stock just a little bit earlier than your opponent, and in this case a lot a bit earlier, that it's gonna make so much of a difference, because now you are suddenly losing by so much, and you have the free reign to kind of go for those big risks, since if anything hits you, it's gonna kill anyway.
Yeah, and honestly, at 194, not everything will kill.
Yeah. 209% on Kebling right now, still living and still going strong. Does not get the correct DI though on that back air. Finally gonna drop that stock.
You do not want to have to kill with your back air if you are playing Inkling though.
Especially cross stage. Alright, so I think what we've been seeing between these two competitors is both of them seem to be having the lead in the individual stocks, and then one of them just snatches it right from under their nose. Like in the first stock, Pantsu had the lead, or Kebling had the lead, and Pantsu snatched it. In the second stock, Pantsu had the lead, and Kebling snatched it. So
Missing the punish on that as well.
if we follow suit, we will see Pantsu maybe take this game. But as we've saw this stock and the stock before, Pantsu has not been getting those punishes off the roller. You really need to be doing that, but as I said, that should be it. Yep, just like I said, back and forth between these two. Pantsu starts off with the lead, then Kebling takes it, then Pantsu takes it, then Kebling, and finally Pantsu is the one that will take game one. Very, very important.
Very close game, though.
So, I wonder if we will see the Inkling Ditto again, because that was rather close, and the fact that they're running it back leads me to believe that we're probably going to see it again. But, oh no.
How does this thing work?
Uh-oh.
I'm just not going to touch it.
Yeah. Did you see who Kebling went?
I did not.
You're going to be pretty surprised.
Oh boy.
Alex, Minecraft. Very fun character to watch, not very fun to play against, so I feel for you, Pantsu. But you know, Kebling kind of with a nice 36%. Steve really good at getting those quick, like, big damage strings. 50% so far, untouched. And that's the super big thing about the minecart that we just saw, how it can hit your shield and then activate again as a grab on it.
Yeah, and if you jump at the right, or jump out of minecart at the right time, and very nice down smash on the TNT. If you down smash the TNT and then air dodge, you
don't get hit by it. 0 to death from Kebling. Very, very good stuff. Has the diamond on deck too. 10% only on their first stock. Almost completely unanswered. You've got to be sweating a little bit right now.
And there's the diamonds.
Gets that big back air. And you can see Kebling kind of just throwing out these big hits. Because if one of them lands, you're Steve, that will do a lot. And if you land that nice forward smash at ledge, that might even just take the stock at 46.
Yeah, diamond forward smash is very, very strong.
Pantsu, though, again, exemplifying what we saw last game, very good at bringing it back from what seems like almost insurmountable odds. And
although Kebling still has that extra stock.
Yeah, absolutely. And because Inkling really needs a stock lead to be able to thrive, this honestly is a worse situation for Pantsu than it might even look like. Because even if Inkling or Pantsu can get this stock right now, which you can't, now you're down 3 stocks to 1 and have to find that kill twice with Inkling just to make it even with stocks.
Yeah, and Steve with Rage can kill it even earlier.
Boy, this is not looking good. We could see a potential 3 stock in this venue for the first time today.
Definitely looking like it might be that way.
Down smash, air dodge. Oh, uses the smoke from the TNT as a smoke screen to get that F smash. Unfortunately, not going to time it right.
And gonna die to the back throw.
Oh, come on. Okay, at some point I feel... Oh, I like what Kebling was going for there with the minecart. But I think what I would like to see from Kebling here is to just play it safe. I mean, you've got such a big lead, but anything can happen in Ultimate. And if you have a lead like this against a character like Inkling, you really just want to abuse it. And gets the grab TNT. Very dominant game.
Yes.
My fault, crewmate. Is there a set going on? Okay, cool, because I was going to press the home button to be funny, but just had to make sure. Okay, back to PS2 again. Do you think we're going to be seeing the Inkling back from Pantsu? That did not seem like a very fun game for them.
It looks like we are going to be seeing the Inkling again.
I'm looking forward to seeing some adaptations because, as we all know, Inkling is definitely a mid-tier character. So I think that that's just something that Pantsu has to work with here. The extreme,
Yeah, and
difference in character viability between Inkling and Steve. But in all seriousness,
one thing I've been seeing a lot is Pantsu shielding the minecart and then Kebling jumping out of it, which is actually guaranteed grab with the minecart.
yeah, minecart is a very difficult move to play around, especially when you lack those disjoints. But an Inkling only has really that back air. Oh, the
Missing
SD.
missing the B reverse on the up B and gonna pay for it with the stock.
As bad as that looks, again, we saw how dominant last game was. It's more stressful that this is a game 3 and Kepling does not have that extra stock to work with. But as we saw last game again, Kebling really does not need all 3 stocks to kind of dismantle Pantsu here, as we're seeing. Not even very close. Gets the boink off the block. Back to even.
Very easy to block Inkling's up B with blocks.
There. Gets the block, not quite. But already 70% on Pantsu after such a great lead after that SD. That's got to be very mentally draining.
Yeah, so much damage so fast.
Is this going to be a 0 to death? Because Kebling has not taken any damage since they took that stock. No, it's not. A little bit of hits from Pantsu here.
Gets the jab, that's big damage and a lot of
That's really important, because if Kebling can get one grab here, that will be very important for this game. Pantsu, though, gets the TNT, but not quite.
Good DI from Pantsu there.
Ooh, off the block and does not mash fast enough. I don't think Pantsu expected that, expected to have to mash in order to live, but evidently Pantsu did.
Yeah, the minecart just goes so fast. You gotta be ready for it.
Uh-oh, here it comes, Don't die at 0. Able to make it back, and that's really important. I know I keep saying that a lot, but a lot of interactions in this game with these characters, because let's be honest, Inkling and Steve have very specific win conditions. Steve really wants to get those grabs and get those materials, and Inkling needs to get that ink and needs to find those stocks. And
yeah, out of ink right now, actually.
And that's something that we're probably going to see come back to bite Pantsu unless they get that refill right now. Very, very good stuff. Able to actually shield the minecart and not get punished. Does not get the kill.
Gets does forward tilt instead of forward smash. Sure, he wanted the forward smash.
And this has got to be really tough for Pantsu because, again, you should have this stock right now.
Yeah,
every bit of percent that you take after this point should not be there.
Yeah, and now the damage is really racking up.
90%, almost the stock, and we get
that
the bonk.
Block will be it.
Wow. Very, very tough for Pantsu, but very good stuff. Solid gameplay from Kebling. Not even necessarily sitting in the corner with Steve. Kind of actually being very proactive, especially with that minecart. Very aware of how Pantsu was kind of struggling to deal with that.
And excellent use of the blocks off stage to block Pantsu's recovery. Yeah,
especially in that game 3. I don't think we saw that at all in game 2, even with how strong of a game that was. But Kebling in that game 3, after that tough SD at the beginning, just came out strong. Hit the block Gimp first stock, block Gimp third stock. Everything just came together. And I think on stream now, who are we going to be seeing, Consort?
I believe it was Big Funny versus...
Big Funny versus Spite. Big Funny versus... Yeah, Big Funny versus the tournament registrar themselves. I'm actually really excited to see this. Just, for the record, Spite called me free on Twitter. I haven't forgotten about that. So I would like, no bias, to see Big Funny, maybe get something relatively humorous. A la his name.
The chances of that are rather high, given